Larson.
Okay, this is the 1949 MGTC. It's basically stock. It's complete, except for in the engine compartment, it has a period correct blower, which raises the horsepower from 54 to about 72 or 73 horsepower. It's got a period correct 5-speed as opposed to the original 4-speed, which these cars really do well having a higher gear. The wheels are the correct size. They're brand new stall radials. They are chrome plated rather than the original painted. The upholstery here is all brand new. This was just done last fall. The back seat, the cushions have been restuffed. We cleaned up the door cards. The carpeting has been replaced a while back. It doesn't hold much opening. And all the gauges work. I can open the engine compartment for you. We've gone underneath it and cleaned it, and we can put it up on the lift and do undercarriage pictures. I may even have some. But that's basically it. It's got turn signals that work through here. It has a driving fog light and a period correct horn. These are not stock, but they're really welcome for keeping you or somebody bumping into you, because all of this has a rolled edge on it. And when this one was restored, they actually filled this in. It's got this is an accessory they call it the motor meter, which is actually your temperature gauge for your water. And that's basically it as far as the outside.
Can we open the hood?
Sure.
And of course, the doors don't sag. It
No,
opens and closes perfectly.
There's a procedure for this, in that you raise it up. You raise this one up. And lay this down carefully. This is your fuel pump. It has an aftermarket valve cover, and this is an aftermarket. This is your generator, which is your tachometer drive through here. There's your oil filter down there. This is your coil. This is your spare brake fluid, and it has a jacking system that's down here. And then if you'd like to see the other side, okay, I've got to lower this down. This side, and I put new gaskets in the headlights and around the turn signals. And these are your running lights or your parking lights and turn signals. Being careful not to hit the headlight or the.
So the Supercharger is very impressive.
Yes, it's driven by belt, runs off here. The original setup for this is a intake manifold that splits into a Y and has 2 SU carburetors on it. This has a single SU. It's rejetted. You feed through here. This is your throttle linkage. You have choke linkage right there. This is one of your fuse relays. Your battery's in here. This is where your toolkit is. And
Can we open the toolkit?
sure. There's a spare belt. I believe the jack is in there, and you can see a few pieces in there. There's not much light in here. And then the side curtains are stored behind here. They fit right in here. The top comes up. This, I replaced this last year. It is the tonneau cover that snaps up on top of here. You can zip it and have half of it covered or all of it covered. But when you're not, you just tuck it down behind the seat here. Let's see what else. And in the back, there's the same, what they call Nerf bars. And again, these were not stock, but they keep people from bumping into the tips of your fenders or you backing into something. These are your combination brake lights and signal lights. Gas tank, fill tube.
How many years have you owned this?
5, we're going on 6.
Well, this is just one of many
Yes, and this,
of Mr. Larson's collection that's going to be sold on Bring a Trailer. So, save me as the seller. Magnificent car.
yeah, and like I said, we can put it up on the lift, but you can see basically underneath it's
Just as
almost-
shiny.
almost as clean. I won't say that you have 0 oil leaks because a British car, they say that why do you tell it's got oil in it? It's coming out somewhere it leaks. So this may have a slight leak around the crankshaft.
I think it's called sweating instead
Yes,
of leak.
Yes.
And they use a certain gasket that kind of does that, right?
Yeah, well, and we've gone through the rear on this, we've gone through the brakes on it. They are all drum brakes, the shoes are new. New wipers on it, or newer wipers on it. It's meant to be driven with the top down, and it's, I think they characterize the ride as jaunty. And this, by the way, was the first car that Carroll Shelby drove a TC competitively. And the first time he got into a TC, he placed 3rd in one of the races. And somebody went to him afterwards and said, "Didn't you know that car's not safe?" And he says, "Nobody told me it wasn't safe." But because of their taller height, they're prone to rollover if you're not careful how you drive it.
Well, that's like the Adler XJ with the supercharged
yeah,
Cadillac
yeah,
motor.
yeah.
The owner tells me before you find out the top speed,
You're
the
kidding.
car will go airborne and it'll be the last time.
There is a book that I have with this called The Little Red Car, and it's out of print, but it talks about a young boy restoring one and actually running in a race in Colorado. And I remember reading that in junior high school, and I had to track down a paperback copy. I cannot get a hardback.
All right, sir. Thanks for that.
Okay.